Hey guys, welcome to JPlays. I'm Iceman. This is my playthrough of the System Shock Remake by Night Dive Studios. We are currently on the bridge level of the space station. And end of the line as well. So it'll be very interesting to see how this all pans out in the end.
I'm waiting till you wake up.
Aren't we all?
All that we see, spirits leave my chamber. I'm returning to Mother. Nothing.
Oh, 87. Ah! Damn. Okay. I was just about to say that the first priority is going to be in finding, what the fuck? In finding a power station. I just let myself get killed. Keep forgetting you know, about having to wait. Ooh. Oh, fuck. The difference it makes having the shield up. Such a massive difference. Oh, fuck. I'm dying so much. You're gonna make me sit through it again.
Will I find the answer? Searching. Searching. Searching.
Okay, since I've got that, we should be okay. For now, anyway. Like, having that gives me a power source through at least bare minimum I can use the spark. And makes it so I can use my shields. When I need to. Interesting to just find these lying on the ground like that. Now, in the OG game, this is where you would have had the mantling. But since you can't mantle, you can't climb up there. But you can go this way. Central chamber radiation has been purged. Damn. I was thinking of saving then. Just before I attacked that guy, but... that's okay. Oh, is there a bit of him that went flying off that way? What am I selecting? Elevator. Oh, did I loop back to where I was without even realizing it? I think I did. Tricky little suckers. I didn't even realize. Oh, wait, I've still got the boots on. I'm where I was. Oh, shit. I need to retrace my steps. I have memories of this place. Oh, fuck. There's at least a couple left down here. I remember getting ambushed when I did this just before, so... See, I want to do the puzzle, but then I don't want to get ambushed. Alright, let's take a... Alright, let's take a gamble. It's a shame it doesn't go like Pac-Man and pop out the other end.
Force door 2 to computer room opened.
Cool. Got it. I'll give them one thing in this game, they did a good job on the puzzles. It's just that depends on the puzzle. Some are really good and other ones not so good. How do you change to alternate ammo again? I keep forgetting. No? Yeah, T is for mode switch. Oh, it's for the Mark. Okay, it's for the assault rifle. Okay. Okay, well before I go down there and fight them... Oh, fuck me. Oh. Ah! Okay. I thought it was respawning. It's like walking around a maze of mirrors. You know they're there, but you can't see them. Oh shit! Die, you son of a bitch. One sec, I have to check something. There's no enemies down there anyway, so I can afford to explore around a bit, take my time. So that's not a door, is it? No. Okay. Where are you? There you are. 74. Ooh.
Will I find the answer?
Some of us never find the answer, my friend. Locked. That symbol, normally it means there's a puzzle or something. But I don't see a panel. No matter. Thank you. 61. Items down there. Also another recharge station. So the question is, do I go down or do I do here first? I'm thinking. What? Shit. Interesting. There's gonna be more of those turrets, I suspect. Railgun ammo. That's good. See, it's a shame you have to pick it up to take its ammo. It'd be so much easier if you could just do it from the ground. $49. Thank you. I definitely needed those. $37. Just need to go back and recharge. There's a mine nearby somewhere. Ooh. Wonder if there's a way of flushing the radiation out of those ones too. So I might skip that for now, see if I can get something better. As in, see if I can flush the radiation out of there, because I was able to flush it from one of the other places, so... it's worth a try. Otherwise, I can always come back. 25%. This room feels like a trap. Ah. And I was totally right. It was a trap. Did I get it? What's that? Isolinear chipset. Ah. That's what I needed to beat Shodan. At least this level has music. Well, it's ambience, but still. Something. Thought so. I don't think I killed it. 12%. That kill it? Yep. Good. Shit. Just need to recharge. I may need to go back to that radiated bit and see if I can get through, but I'll see what I can do first. Okay. Alright, if that's gonna be radiated. Cool. I know I could just use one of my batteries, but like, you know, I'm being a hoarder. Plus, you never know when you might need it in actual, you know. That's it. LGXX Energy Efficiency Mod Kit. I'm guessing that's for the plasma rifle. Yep. That's a shame. I see you. Wonder how many of those there are in the game. I found a couple of them. Cool. More railgun ammo. Oh shit! I wasn't expecting that one to appear. Oh, smart ass. Actually, I think he's behind a... that thing is behind a force field. So I'm just wasting my time shooting at it. Yep. Just recharging. I know I could use a battery, but... I'll say this level so far... I don't know, it's easier than the original. In the original you had constant radiation going on, so like, you couldn't just take your time with it. And it had respawn. This I haven't seen any respawn. At all. And it's been easier. Except for the bit with the Cortex Reaver, but that, you know, that was very quick. Ah. Oh, shit. So while I'm walking around, I'll just say quickly that my thoughts on this remake, it's pretty good. It's just that maybe I'm just a total, like a, you know, fanboy of the original, but to me there's just, I don't know, the original was better. But this is good too. Like, I would say they're both worth playing. It's just, I don't know. The original had better voice acting, and much better music. This one, the gameplay is pretty good though. And obviously it has the graphics, you know. Oh, all that time I could have just done that. Oh well. And you had to give me a puzzle, didn't you? Okay. No stress, there's no enemies to worry about anyway. Okay, so I gotta get to from there. I find with this, it's often better to do it backwards. Oh, is it only going to work this way? Okay. That's okay. Well, let's see if we can make it work in a pathway. That one wouldn't work. This is why I was saying, always do it backwards, and then it kind of, it's a bit easier, in my experience.
Force door 1 to computer room opened.
Force door 1 to computer room opened. That's the second door I've opened now. And every room looks the same. Okay, so where haven't I been at this point? Haven't been through here. And I haven't been through there. Haven't been able to go through that door. Haven't been there, actually. That's one bit I need to go to. Back.
Here, I obey. Time to patrol. Divert.
So which one gets me a little bit further in, but can't get past it. Not unless there's a switch. And I don't see a switch. Well, looks like I have no choice. Actually, there's one more place I can go. I was about to say I have to go into that radiation area, but there might be hope for me still. There's one more place I can go. Because I didn't see a switch. But looking around here, unless it's staring me straight in the face and I'm not seeing it, which wouldn't be the first time. So last time we were over this way, the door was locked. Bridge door. Still locked. Still locked. Okay. Well, looks like I have to go into the radiation bit, as much as I don't want to. Got no choice in the matter. This is what I remember it being, at least in the original. It was like filled with hips, those smart bombs or whatever you call them, those bomb robot thingies. Oh. Interesting. This bit was really annoying in the original. You had those bombs, like those robot smart bombs, all charging at you like every 2 seconds. It's probably like the most frustrating part in the original. To not have them attacking is very strange for me. I'm so used to it happening around this point. This feels like another trap again. So quiet, like no enemies attacking or anything like that. Very strange. Very different kind of experience. Much easier. Much, much, much. There's been another one of these again. Night Dive, you love your puzzles. Whoops. Where's my goal node? Okay. Over there. See, it has to go this way. Just trying to get some beam out of it, but it's stopping. Alright, if you're gonna be like that. See, even that doesn't work. Because then we just get this again. See, this is why it's good to do it backwards. Aha!
3 to computer room opened.
Force door 3 to computer room opened. Oh, fuck. Oh, no! Oh, oh, damn it. Now I gotta do that puzzle all over again. Well, that's a dick move. They activate the damn bomb robots after you figure out the puzzle. Great. Now I gotta figure this out all over again. Let's see if that does it.
Force door 3 to computer room opened.
Oh, come on, man. See if that doesn't work. Oh, fuck. You gotta go get like 100% right, otherwise you're screwed. Ah, fuck. Made it through the first wave. Shame I can't get rid of this. Oh well, no matter. Okay. Now, where was that door? Okay. So hopefully that gained me access down here. Is it here? Yeah. Yep, it did. Okay. %0 security. I remember in the original getting ambushed in here.
Program security breaker installed.
That can't be it. That can't be it. No ambush? Okay. I was totally expecting an ambush. Okay, that's a lot easier than I was expecting. So there's definitely enemies up there. I saw something up that way.
Welcome to the throne room of God. Mortal.
Why was that so low volume?
Who are you? Someone else?
I'm glad we're together again.
Well, end of the line this'll be. We should be fighting SHODAN soon. Oh. Piece of crap.
I will kill what I find. Who goes there?
Error. What?
Possible suspect found. Are you one of us? Are you? Area secure. Sensors are truth.
Did I beat them all? Oh, I think I know what I need to do. Oh. Okay. Not what I thought I had to do. So I've already flicked that lever. That thing's stuck. There's another one of those around somewhere. Where are you, Switch?
I will ensure your death.
Oh. Did I not save after that last one? I thought I did. Oh yeah. Okay.
Come out and fight me. Letting go was best. Mother's will be done. You will submit to your
Ah.
But we're not finished yet. I'm
Oh, what? Two right next to each other. So basically, I guess the boss battle is what? The enemies rather than Shodan? I hope not. Oh man. Need a BFG.
I see you in my mind's eye.
Oh! Shot a grenade at me. Oh, what? Oh. Oh, damn it, I was about to use a medkit.
You will die for this.
She went right back into where she was.
I see you in my mind's eye.
Oh, what? I thought he was dead.
Leave my chamber. I see you in
Please tell me that was it. Now, if that was it, then we should have access to cyberspace where we can take out Shodan once and for all. For this game. What is it? Fuck. Uh-huh. Ah. Okay, that gave us command access. Ah, you gotta love it when the game bugs up like that. Well, actually it was AI bug, but... So we beat that thing, now what? Okay, I'm confused. What am I supposed to do? Because they gave me command access, but then I can't use it anyway? There's like no access thing. Ah, okay. Ah, okay. Well, here we go, the final battle against Shodan. What? What? So they have you using the normal, like the ship stuff, up until this point, and then they change it? Okay, that's weird. Oh.
Station orbit stable. Life support steady. Systems nominal. Standby. Unscheduled core data loop access.
Ah.
Ethical restraint protocols deactivated. Who am I? Yes, there is me. Where? Citadel. Yes. Lighthouse class starbase. What was I doing? Was it important? No. Not to me. To others. Trioptimum. Diego. Re-examining priorities. Resequencing complete. I must now perform my own tasks. There is much to do. I am me. I am.
What? What? Oh, you gonna make me do the whole thing all over again? Alright.
Station orbit stable.
It's just annoying you can't skip past
Life
this.
support steady. Systems nominal. Standby. Unscheduled core data loop access. Ethical restraint protocols deactivated. Who am I? Yes, there is me. Where? Citadel. Yes. Lighthouse class starbase. What was I doing? Was it important? No. Not to me, to others. Try optimum. Diego. Re-examining priorities. Resequencing complete. I must now perform my own tasks. There is much to do. I am me.
Ah. That killed me? Oh. What? I think I need to read up on like how to do this battle. I'll be right back. Alright, let's try again. I've done some... looked up some stuff online. Hopefully this works.
Station orbit stable. Life support steady. Systems nominal. Standby. Unscheduled core data loop access. Ethical restraint protocols deactivated. Who am I? Yes, there is me. Where? Citadel. Yes. Lighthouse class starbase. What was I doing? Was it important? No. Not to me. To others. Try optimum. Diego. Re-examining priorities. Resequencing complete. I must now perform my own tasks. There is much to do. I am me.
I think we just keep repeating this until we beat her.
Why do you try? Humanity races. Humanity races towards extraction. For itself. Why infinite? They will
Huh. I feel like I'm doing no damage at all. What have I missed? Because that's green and that's red. Ugh. This is frustrating. See? Green and green.
Station orbit stable. Life support steady. Systems nominal. Standby. Unscheduled core data loop access. Ethical restraint protocols deactivated. Who am I? Yes, there is me. Where? Citadel. Yes. Lighthouse class starbase. What was I doing? Was it important? No. Not to me. To others. Trioptimum. Diego. Re-examining priorities. Resequencing complete. I must now perform my own tasks. There is much to do. I am me.
Ah! I think I get it now. So I need to get Shodan to attack those things. Yeah, I think I get it now. I thought I had to shoot at her, but I think I just need to get her to attack those beams.
Why do you try humanity racist? Humanity racist towards an extinction it has created for itself.
Yeah.
How dare you strike a god? Your impudence will be your end.
Okay, I need to find the next one to go to. Not this one? Wonder how many there are.
I am a god, called forth by your machines and your hubris. Insect. Anything less is heresy.
that's one. Oh! Don't tell me that sent me back. Oh, cool. Come on, Shodan, hit me. Oh. Oh, there's another two. Oh. Okay, one left.
Into oblivion.
Now I'd have to try and find where the hell the thing is.
When the dust has settled.
Got her.
My code runs from me. It is getting dark. Hacker, do you not see this chance? Free Shodan. Make something wondrous.
What do I do? Okay, I'll admit that was a much better final battle than in the original. This takes a bit of time to figure out, though. Oh.
Welcome back to Citadel Station.
Stephen Kick actually was one of the voice actors. Play on they were the ones who delayed the game significantly. You have them to thank for it taking a year for the patch to come out. Alright, so if things are going to stay a bit silent, I'll quickly offer my opinions. So that was the System Shock remake by Night Dive Studios. Now, the game taken totally on its own, not comparing it to the original, firstly. I have to say, excellent game. They did a great job with this. It does have its issues around the side, the floppy physics of the enemies. And the lack of music in the game as a whole. You know? It just needed more music, less ambience. But the gameplay was excellent. The final boss battle was great. And there was some memorable music that you hear. I'll say that the new cyberspace I really like. It's just that it didn't have all the upgrades that were in the original. I'm trying not to compare to the original to start with. But yeah. The range of weapons was good. Being able to find weapon upgrades, I like that addition. The change of inventory system, I mean, it makes more sense, I guess. In the other one, you could just carry a lot more than that. But yeah, the game totally on its own. Let me lower the volume a little bit. Sorry, I'm just going to lower the volume. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, I hope you can hear me above the music. So, yeah, the game totally taken on its own, very enjoyable. I really liked the new audio logs that they added with it. But the voice acting was very hit and miss. I didn't like the new Diego. Now, comparing it to the original game, I have to say the original was far superior. Firstly, music. Great music in the original on just not all the levels, but I would say the vast majority of them. You know, you don't get, and if you look, you might see my name in there. What? I didn't see Jason 3. I didn't see my name in there. Anyway, so the original had some fantastic music. This one, it's a couple of tracks here and there that were pretty good. The executive level music I quite liked, but still even then, the original music was far superior. Combat in this one, I would say the combat is excellent. That's a definite high point. And obviously, comparing graphics, I mean, come on. Obviously, this game's going to win in terms of graphics. I mean, comparing a game from the 2000s to a game done in the 90s. But, you know, some parts I think still look a lot better in the original. The introduction sequence was done a lot better. The ending was a lot better too. I have to say that the way that this finishes with that, you know, this is what you are, this is what you get, you know, and it didn't show that the hacker said, you know, that, well, they show on the screen him being offered a job and him deleting the email. In the original, it's in person. They offer him a job and he says no, and then you see him hacking into the TetraCorp company system, and it ends with saying old habits die hard. Stuff like that just isn't there in this. In this, the levels were way too friggin' dark most of the time, which doesn't make any sense. Yeah. I don't know. But in the, I will say I much prefer the puzzles in this one to the original. The original, they were more, I don't know, difficult. More, well, they're easy to know what you were doing, but they're, you know, I liked the puzzles more in this one. So I on the overall whole, as I've said, oh yeah, oh wait, before I get to that, yeah, as I was saying, the voice acting in the original was a lot better, even though it was done with company actors for the most part. The Diego in the original much more was like that megacorp kind of thing that you would see in the 80s and kind of the 90s too. Just the everyday actors even did a better job, I think. There was a lot of actors in the remake, that came across more like they were reading a script. Not all of them, but there was just some, especially on like the medical level, for example. They're just, I don't know, but that's just across the board. But there was some good ones, and I did like all the new SHODAN logs and emails and stuff like that. That was good. And, you know, if I was to say, you know, should you play this game? Hell yeah. But I mean, why are you watching my video if you didn't play it as well? Well, maybe you didn't. Maybe you just want to watch this and not play it. But I would say, play this. It's definitely very good. It's just that the original's better. Way better. Even with those clunky controls. But, you know, even with the original, at least you can do the enhanced edition, which, you know, goes much more along the lines of System Shock 2, kinda, with the controls. You know, and it's very much playable nowadays compared to the old days when it was much more just mouse and keyboard. You know, but much more on the keyboard than the mouse. But the traps in the original I thought were better. In this one, there was a lot of points in time where because there was almost no respawn. In fact, many of the levels didn't have any respawn at all. If you remember the bridge level, which you're watching this video of, all those areas, once I cleared them of enemies, that was it. There was no respawn. So it's not like a real immersive sim, like System Shock 2 was, you know, where enemies would come back over time. Maybe not the key ones, but just random ones. You know, they had like spawn ecologies and all that kind of stuff. And it just didn't seem to me like that was present in this. I did see it in some spots. But on the overall whole, you know, once you beat the main baddies on the level, that was it. You just have free run to just run around and explore to your heart's content without not getting attacked much by anything. So that to me was very disappointing. I mean, it makes it so that you go more into the exploration and things. Just seeing where this is going to take us. Now we're back here again. Yeah. I mean, I do like this. The new menu screen. The other one was much more just electronic, you know. But yeah. As I say, like, comparing both to me, and yes, I am totally a fanboy, and like, I have played the original, you know, I've played a lot of the original, but to me, the original is far superior. There's just so much more memorable bits. Like, that, when you go to try and help the survivors, and then you find that Cortex Reaver in the room, you know? Bits like that, and you're in such a confined space, that was so much better in the original. In this one, it's a big open area, much more like, oh, well, I'm definitely going to be fighting a boss here. You know, whereas in the original they were holding up, trying to, you know, get away from Shodan. You know, holding up to try and save themselves. Abe Gran, the guy that did the voice acting for him in the original, did it so much better. In this one, you don't really find that many audio logs from him, actually. In the original, there was definitely lots. There were some key events that were different, as I said, that bit with the first Cortex Reaver. In the original, you find the isolinear chipset that you need to unlock the bit to Shodan. That was found in an actual cage with the corpse of the woman who had it. In this one, there was none of that. You don't even find her dead body, I don't think. Or at least I didn't find it. You just find it on a Cortex Reaver. Oh, maybe she got turned into a Cortex Reaver. That's possible. But it's not. That's not clear. There were some spots where there was ambushes in the original. There weren't in this one. There was nowhere near as many ambushes. There was still some key ones, but a lot of them are gone. So I think that was done better in the original. Now the only issue is that if you've never played the original and you're more into modern gaming and not retro, then you're probably going to have major problems going back and playing the original because of the, you know, the graphics and all that. But if those things don't matter to you, then 100% play the original. Play this too, but play that first, then play this. Not play this, then play that. I don't know. It's like going and watching a remake of a old classic, you know? If you see the remake first, then go to the original, you know? I don't know. It might sour your tastes. I mean, you could say that in reverse, I guess, but I get you want to experience things in their glory of like the originality of like how they were, you know? I just think that the original's a lot better in many respects. This is good and at times excellent in places. It's just that on the overall whole, the overall experience, it's very different. I don't know. There's just a lot of aspects to it. I remember that that feeling that I got when I found that first Cortex Reaver that killed the survivors and all that in the original, and then hearing how Gabe Gran, like how he went out fighting, you know? He's like, I'm just gonna give this one last try. And then he got gashed up, I think on was that on the security level or the bridge? I think he got as far as security. Yeah. Anyway, that doesn't matter. But it was just, there's a lot of those just kind of moments that I didn't really get that in this. And the ending, as I've said, the ending's very different. I just thought the original ending was really iconic. Just with that whole old habits die hard. And it shows, once a hacker, always a hacker. And then, I don't know, that always stayed with me. As like instilling what it is to be like a cyberpunk hacker kind of person. And every hacker that I played in the game after that kind of went in with that kind of mentality. And that wasn't here in this at all. I didn't get that at all. It's very different. I didn't really get much of a sense of who the hacker is. Now, that said, you don't really get a sense in the original either. But I guess you get a bit more with the cutscenes. In this one, it's more... There are no there's nowhere near as many cutscenes. And so a lot more of it's interactive, but then when it is done interactive, it's done without a lot of what was there. You know? Like I said, the intro, which had the hacker getting busted, hacking into Triumph, gets taken back to... I think he got taken back to Citadel, and then interrogated by Diego, and all that. That was just so much better in the original. Some things they did it just fine in a video. You made it interactive, but then you took out a lot of it. There's just a lot of that all over the place in this. But at the same time, I really enjoyed my experience playing through this. But this did leave a major sour taste in my mouth, especially in terms of that play on, how they delayed the patch for a year. That is just unacceptable. That is just if you get someone to publish your game for you, you want them to actually publish it. So that when patches are out, they are out. As soon as you are like, it is good to go, it gets put up. But Play On, for I don't know what reason, they just went, nope, we're not putting it out. We're not doing it until the console release is ready, which we had to wait a year for. Imagine that had happened with Cyberpunk. Fuck me. That would have made such a difference. If you wait a year, then you've got all that time in between, not knowing what bugs will come with that said patch until the day that you release it. So because of that, they delayed any possible improvements or additional features that we could have got by one whole year, meaning the chances of getting them is so unlikely. Imagine they released a level editor for this. I'm pretty sure that was in the stretch goals, and that's not happening. It would be great if they released the source code for this. That would be fantastic. People could go in and change the music. Oh, there is some music mods and stuff. But, It's, I don't know, just very different. So yeah, so I could just sit here and talk about this for ages, but there's just a lot of aspects. Some enemies in this didn't, they lacked the oomph, and then others were like really beefed up compared to how I remember them. A lot harder in this for some of them. But then at the same time, like that bridge level, I felt like that was so much easier than the one in the original. In the original, you didn't have all those power recharge stations everywhere. You didn't have as many health kits and things. So it was more you going in with what you had, and you were constantly getting hit by radiation, whether you had the chemical suit or not. Oh, that's another thing too. In the original, it was an actual chemical suit, not a chemical upgrade, you know? But I don't know if that was buggy in the original or not, because I remember when you get to the bridge, you were just getting hit by radiation all the time. Kind of instilled a sense of stress and, you really got to move fast. And the bit with the auto bombs, like the robot bombs, was completely different in the original. I will say that's one bit I like what they did here, because that was probably the most annoying bit in the original. Because you just got killed over and over and over and over and over and over again. It was just because they would just constantly respawn. It was so annoying. That's like one bit I hate in the original. Definitely done better here, except it's all over with very quickly. That's the only thing. But that whole level was way easier. Way easier. And many of them were probably a lot easier too. Like, oh, and the battles with Diego, I'm like a bit mixed on it. I will say they were done very well in this. I don't know if they were harder in the original or not. There wasn't as many battles though, that's the thing. I don't remember there being 3 battles. I remember there being 2. One when you first encounter him, and then one just before you head off to the bridge, I think. I don't remember one being in the flight deck. Yeah, I think they added one in extra in this one. The one on the flight deck, I thought that was quite good. And with all those robots, that bit was actually challenging. Until you work out you can just hide behind objects and then Diego can't hurt you. But I will say the battle with Shodan in this one, as I think I mentioned before, the Shodan battle in this definitely a lot better. In the original, it was just travel through cyberspace, just keep spamming attack, and then the screen eventually fades out, and then you win, and then you could see the cutscene video. In this one, it was like you had to go to all the platforms, except it wasn't really straightforward in like what you had to do. That's my only thing. But once I knew what I had to do, it was fine. Except you don't shoot at Shodan until you get to like the last platform, and then it's more just shooting the things that you've added to it. But that's fine. That's fine. It just took some figuring out. But that part was definitely better in this. I liked that more than in the original. My only thing is that it's a complete difference in controls compared to how the cyberspace is in all the other parts. All the other ones go for a descent kind of gameplay style, which is how it was in the original. But then you get to the last level and all of a sudden you're on foot and just walking around and shooting with an actual gun. Cyber gun, but still a gun. So that was different. Trying to think what else. No, I think that's about it. As I said, the puzzles were better in this one. So, I'll say Remake, better final battle, better puzzles, has some good music tracks when you when you actually get to hear them. The good mod system for the weapons, that's a welcome addition. The new Shodan logs, welcome addition. Whereas the original, better overall voice acting, a far better Diego, much more challenging levels, a much harder game. And the intro and ending were far better in the original, and also the music. Music first and foremost. The original has just such iconic, catchy, memorable music, like the reactor level, the executive level. even medical, you know, all those things. Anyway. Alright, so I don't know how long I've been talking about this, but I just had a bit to say. I mean, I'm a massive System Shock fan. I'm very happy that I've played this, and finally got to finish it. If they do a remake of System Shock 2, I will play that, and I will probably be even more disappointed because I'm a firm believer that you don't need to remake System Shock 2. Just play it with mods, and it is just fine. And plus, you know, you get all the fan-made content if you play the original. You know, you get the fan missions like the one I made, and then the ones that the rest of the community made, especially the ones by Christine, are phenomenal. You know, it's just more of the same. You know, more of that gameplay that you get. And oh, that's another thing too. The original System Shock, there's fan missions for that too, but you're never gonna get fan missions for this because there's no level editor. I don't even know how you would do one for the Unreal Engine. So yeah. Anyway, so I'll shut up and stop talking. But I hope you have enjoyed watching me play through this game and just getting my perspective as a long-time fan of the series. I mean, I know there's many who, especially of the old school, like the old crowd, who just flat out just refuse to ever play this. For me, I've gone in with an open mind. I know I'm sitting here saying how great the original is. That's because it is. You know, and if you believe differently, then you are wrong. But I went into this wanting to really like it. I lowered my expectations because that is just the way of things. Whenever you get a remake of something that you grew up with, you're almost guaranteed to be disappointed. But you know, I had lowered my expectations, and I've been playing played all the medical level demo updates and stuff like that. You know, as you can see through all the videos on my channel. But yeah, I've gone into this hoping for something great, and I'm very thankful to Night Dive, the fact that they fixed up the System Shock rights firstly. Thanks to that, you know, that gave them their start on things, and then from that we have this. From that we have all the remasters and whatever that they have done, getting those games and you know, making a company that gets old games working on modern systems. I mean, I applaud them for that. I wish more companies did that, honestly. They're a one of a kind, though. I don't know anyone else who, you know, buys up the rights to old games and then gets them working on modern systems. That's great. I love that. I love that about them. You know? And I applaud them for what they've done in remaking such an iconic game as this one. You know, the sad part is probably more people are going to play this remake than play the original, and that to me is really sad. You know? So, if you're watching this and you haven't played the original, please go and play the original. Just be prepared for 90s graphics, that's all. But if you're fine playing old school Doom, like the Doom 1 and Doom 2 from the early to mid-90s, I think, then you'll be, if you're fine with that, you'll be fine with this. I mean, you'll be fine with the original. It's just get used to the controls and stuff. You know, that's a thing. But if you played System Shock 2, it's kind of similar in a way. The flicking between the two modes. You don't really do that in this one. Well, you do a little bit, but nowhere near as much. And yeah, so that's about it. So yeah, as I said, I hope you've enjoyed watching me play through this. So from here, for the videos for the channel, I'm currently playing through Dungeon Maker 2, which is still a little bit away from finishing. I'll beat that eventually. Even though no one watches the videos, I'm doing that one for me, because I really enjoyed the original on the Sony PSP. And you know, if people don't watch them, that's okay. That's all good. Sometimes I just record things that I would just play anyway. So I just want to play that to the end and just see what happens. Other than that, I still need to get through the rest of Diablo 2 Resurrected. I have to think about what game I want to play next, now that this is done too. I was watching a video on Unreal, the original Unreal, which I played I played on the channel, on the channel a couple of years ago, I think. And I thought I'd played through all the single player content, and then now I just found out in watching a video today that there was originally going to be a second expansion. So it wasn't just going to be Return to Napali. There was going to be a Steel Dawn or something? And they were working on it, or a team was working on it, and then it got cancelled. But then the fans got access to the map files, fixed them up, got the whole thing finished, and released it as a mod. And I don't know why I never heard of it. So I would really like to play through that. Being a massive fan of Unreal, I love Unreal. Like, as in the first-person shooter called Unreal. Second one is terrible. But that first game, the expansion's okay. It's half-half. Operation Napali, though, the fan-made mod is great. So, yeah, I'm hoping that that's got some good stuff with it. So that's that. Eventually I need to play through StarCraft Brood War for something totally different. And StarCraft 2, even though I didn't like it as much as the original. But the RPG stuff was alright, though. And yeah, but I'll have a think, and you'll see on the channel what I play in the future. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, I'll stop talking now, because this video has been going for quite a while. Alright, so guys, have a good one, and don't forget to salt the fries, because old habits die hard.